So picture this. You just got your first big race, or maybe you landed that dream job, or your side hustle finally popped off. Whatever it is, you're making more money than ever before. And what do? You immediately start looking at apartments you can't afford. You're eyeing that car with the heated seats. You're thinking, you know what? I deserve this $7 coffee every morning now. Hold up, pause. Before you swipe that card, we need to talk about something that quietly destroys more financial futures than almost anything else. It's called lifestyle inflation. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to avoid it without living like a monk or hating your life. I'm Milo, and welcome back. Let's get into it. What is lifestyle inflation? Okay, so what exactly is lifestyle inflation? It sounds complicated, but it's actually super simple. Lifestyle inflation happens when your spending increases at the same rate or faster than your income. You make more, so you spend more. You upgrade everything. Nicer apartment, better car, fancier clothes, more expensive restaurants. Suddenly that $15 lunch that used to be a treat becomes your daily standard. Here's the trap. Even though you're earning more money, you're not actually getting wealthier. You're just running faster on a hamster wheel. Your bank account at the end of the month looks exactly the same as when you were making half the money. Let me give you a real example. Let's say you were making $40,000 a year, living in a modest apartment, driving a used car, and cooking at home most nights. Then you get promoted. Now you're making $60,000. Awesome, right? But here's what happens to most people. They move to a bigger apartment, add $800 a month. Lease a new car, add $400 a month. Start eating out 3 times a week, add $600 a month. Subscribe to every streaming service, get the premium gym membership, buy new clothes for the new lifestyle. Suddenly that extra $20,000 a year, gone, poof, vanished. And here's the worst part. If you lose that job or that income drops, you're now trapped with expenses you can't afford. You've built a life that requires that higher income just to survive. So why do we do this to ourselves? Why is it so hard to resist? First, it's social pressure. We see our friends, our coworkers, people on Instagram living these seemingly perfect lives, and we feel like we need to keep up. If everyone at the office is talking about their weekend getaways and brunch spots, you don't want to be the one bringing leftovers from home, right? Second, it's something called lifestyle creep. It doesn't happen overnight. It's sneaky. It starts with one small upgrade. Oh, I'll just get this slightly nicer phone plan. Then I'll just order delivery tonight because I had a long day. Before you know it, your normal has completely shifted and you can't even remember how you lived on less. Third, and this is the big one, we think we deserve it. I worked hard for this raise. I should enjoy it. And look, I'm not saying you shouldn't enjoy your money. You absolutely should. But there's a difference between enjoying your money and letting it control you. The problem is that lifestyle inflation keeps you broke, just at a higher income level. You're making 6 figures but still living paycheck to paycheck. And that's not freedom. That's just a more expensive prison. All right, enough doom and gloom. Let's talk solutions. How do you actually avoid this trap? Strategy number 1, the 1/3 rule. Here's my golden rule. When you get a raise or increase your income, divide that extra money into 3 parts. 1/3 goes to your future self, investments, retirement, emergency fund. 1/3 goes to your present self. Yes, you can upgrade your life a little, enjoy some of it. And 1/3 goes to accelerating your goals, paying off debt faster, saving for a house, whatever your big goal is. So if you get a $1,000 a month raise, $333 goes to investments, $333 goes to lifestyle upgrades you actually care about, and $333 goes to crushing your debt or building that down payment fund. This way, you're improving your life and building wealth simultaneously. Strategy number 2, automate your wealth. Listen, willpower is overrated. You can't trust yourself to manually transfer money to savings every month. You just can't. Life gets busy, excuses happen, and suddenly that money's gone. Instead, automate everything. The day your paycheck hits your account, have automatic transfers set up. Money goes straight to your investment accounts, your savings, your debt payments, before you even see it. What you don't see, you don't spend. It's like financial magic. I call this paying yourself first. You're not saving what's left after spending, you're spending what's left after saving. Flip the script. Strategy number 3, the 72-hour rule. This one changed my life. Before making any non-essential purchase over, say, $100, wait 72 hours. That's 3 days, not 1 hour, not sleep on it, 3 full days. Why? Because most purchases are emotional. We buy things in the moment to feel good, to reward ourselves, to cope with stress. But after 72 hours, that emotional charge is gone, and you can look at the purchase logically. Do I really need this? Will this actually improve my life? Most of the time, the answer is no, and you just saved yourself a bunch of money. Strategy number 4, value-based spending. Here's the thing. Not all spending is bad, but mindless spending is your enemy. Instead of upgrading everything across the board, get crystal clear on what actually brings you joy. Make a list. What are the 3 things that genuinely make you happy? Maybe it's travel. Maybe it's eating out with friends. Maybe it's your hobby or having a comfortable home or fitness. Those are your value categories. Those are where you can spend freely, guilt-free. But everything else, keep it basic. If you don't care about cars, drive a reliable used car and don't worry about impressing anyone. If you don't care about fashion, you don't need a designer wardrobe. Spend extravagantly on what you love and cut ruthlessly on what you don't. Now let's talk about the real shift that needs to happen in your brain. Most people think when I make more money, I can buy more stuff. Wealthy people think when I make more money, I can buy more freedom. Stuff depreciates. Freedom appreciates. That new car loses value the second you drive it off the lot. That investment you made grows over time and eventually pays you while you sleep. You need to start seeing money as a tool for freedom, not a tool for consumption. Every dollar you don't spend on lifestyle inflation is a dollar working to set you free. Free from a job you hate, free from financial stress, free to take risks, start businesses, travel, or just sleep better at night. Think about it this way. If you get a $1,000 raise and spend all of it on lifestyle upgrades, you get temporary pleasure. But if you invest that $1,000 every month instead, in 20 years, you're looking at hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's the difference between being comfortable for a weekend and being set for life. Let me give you some real-world scenarios so this hits home. Scenario number 1, the raise. You go from $50,000 to $65,000. That's an extra $1,250 a month before taxes, so roughly $900 after taxes. The lifestyle inflation version, you move to a nicer place, plus $500, get a car payment, plus $300, and start eating out more, plus $200. Now you're making more but saving nothing. One job loss and you're in crisis. The smart version, you keep living exactly the same way for 6 months. You automate $600 to investments, $200 to an emergency fund, and give yourself $100 for fun. 6 months later, you have $4,800 invested in a growing safety net. Then, and only then, do you consider small upgrades. Scenario number 2, the side hustle. You start making an extra $1,000 a month freelancing. The trap is you immediately upgrade your lifestyle because it's extra money anyway. New gadgets, more takeout, better vacations. The power move is you live off your main income and invest 100% of the side hustle money. In 5 years, that side hustle money could be a down payment on a house or a massive investment portfolio. In 10 years, it could mean early retirement. Scenario number 3, the bonus. You get a $5,000 year-end bonus. The average person immediately books a vacation or buys something shiny. The wealthy builder puts $3,500 toward debt or investments, takes $1,000 for a nice experience or purchase, and gives $500 to charity or family. You still enjoy it, but you also move your financial needle forward. Look, I'm not telling you to never enjoy your money. That's not the point. The point is to be intentional, to be in control, to build a life where money serves you, not the other way around. Lifestyle inflation is the silent killer of dreams because it happens so gradually you don't notice it. But avoiding it, that's where the magic happens. That's how regular people become millionaires, not by making huge salaries, but by keeping their expenses low and investing the difference consistently over time. Remember, income is not wealth. What you keep and invest is wealth. All right, that's it for today. If this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I drop new videos every week about building wealth, thinking smarter about money, and designing a life you actually want to live. Drop a comment below. What's one area where you've noticed lifestyle inflation creeping in? And what's one strategy from this video you're going to try? I read every single comment and I want to hear from you. Until next time, stay intentional, stay focused, and remember, your future self is watching. Make them proud. Peace.